like and something that I want to see in the future. Right now we're renting out the pasture space to some friends of ours that needed some place to put their cows because his pasture needed some work, or he had put too much told me he put too much nitrogen on. It was causing some issues. So anyway, I just wanted to get that picture. We're here day 2 of bush hogging and cleaning off the property, knocking this some of this broom straw stuff down and whatnot. So a lot of work goes into working on pastures and trying to keep them right. That's something that we'll continue to work on, always work on, whether it be some type of fertilizer or natural type fertilizer. I'm kind of panning around. You'll see there's a dairy farm close by that people that owned this land before me, the dairy farm would clean out and clean out all of the manure, and you had they put these piles out here. Most time they would come out and put it in the spreader and then spread it out, but I guess during the sale about a year and a half that didn't happen. So now I've got about 4 good piles of compost. Thought about spreading it out. I may pile it up somewhere up there closer to the house and just let it sit until I'm ready to build. It'll be good for when I disturb the land around the house. A lot of times when you're trying to get it to grade, some of the topsoil gets removed. So been thinking about maybe moving it more up on the hill, and then that way after I build a house I'll be able to kind of spread it around the house and use a tiller or something to till it into the soil. That'll put some organic back in the soil to help the grass grow a little better. So anyway, we'll have a few shots of the trot of the day. I think the goal here is just to get everything cleaned up and kind of look through the land. Again, this helps me by going around and seeing all of the little areas that I need to work on. One of the things that I'm going to kind of pan around a little bit is thistleweed. So I've got to work on some of that. I've got some of that in the pasture, which every pasture does. I guess at some point we had the pasture at my dad's house where we grow cows, but this stuff right here, kind of pan around and look at it. This stuff right here is the thorns on it. I tell you, it's this is some tough stuff. Tennis shoes don't stand a chance. Only a good pair of boots does, and most pants and shirts, it goes right through it like it's nothing. We used to have to. My granddaddy used to make me go out and, if he'd see it in the pasture, and take a hoe and chop it up, especially before that seed bud, as you see on that one over there and a few other ones. It's already done. The little seed pods have already popped out, so we're going to be kind of behind the 8 ball on that, but that's something we can work on in the future. We have to dig some of it up, and we may have to just spray some. I want to try to avoid spraying excuse me, as much as possible, because sometimes with cows, and if you use that manure and stuff for your garden for fertilizer, a lot of times when you spray, that transfers into the manure, and then if you put that in your garden, most of this stuff is a broadleaf type herbicide. That'll transfer and kill everything in your garden as well. So we'll try to avoid that if all possible. But if it gets too out of hand, we may have to, and then I'll just have to avoid using anything from that section, especially around my garden or flowers. All right, well, y'all we'll get to work here, and we'll have some footage of the bush hogging and other things throughout the day.
All right, hello from C&D Farms. This is Christy, and I'm Tim, and somewhere around there is Allison. So we're up here showing everybody, or we're going to do a little video where the house is going to be. I'll try to get the stakes, the layout of the house in the video at some point. So we're just kind of doing a video documenting everything that we're going to do, and today or this afternoon after work, we come up here to kind of lay out the house and get a visual representation to kind of help us figure out where we're going to have stuff. The sun's kind of in my eyes, but you can see one of the stakes in the background. We're doing that to kind of help us be able to get a layout. And if we don't like it, we can change it. And then we may get somebody to actually come up and do some drawings that's a little bit beyond my abilities. But anyway, we just wanted to say hey and kind of show everybody. There's Allison playing in the background. She might be in the garage or some part of the house where she's standing. But that would be our backyard view, what you're seeing right there. And I'm gonna turn around, and that's gonna be our front yard. So we was out here a little earlier today, and we had the cows walking around. I can kind of pan around a little bit and see. That may be a little fast, but way back there in the background are the cows, and they enjoying all this fresh cut grass. But anyway, everybody say see you later, and we'll document the next video coming soon. Bye.